Hi everyone, I wanted to do a review and tutorial on the new bareMinerals BareSkin Liquid Foundation, the Pure Brightening Serum Foundation. It has an SPF of 20, and I pre-ordered this off of QVC probably 2 months ago, and it came with this face brush. It is the Perfecting Face Brush, and it's incredibly soft. I love it so much. And you guys know I love bareMinerals foundations. I love the original foundation. I love the Ready Press Foundation. I've never used their matte foundation or mattifying foundation, but or Stay Matte, whatever. I've never used that one, but I like the other two. And so the way I did my eye makeup already, and then the only thing I have on the rest of my face is the is the Benefit Professional Primer. You don't have to use a primer, but I like to try to fill in my pores. So you want to shake it up, and if you can hear that, it sounds like there's like a little bead or something in there. Oh, and this comes with 30 milliliters or 1 ounce, and I am in the shade Bare Natural, number 7. And once again, the shade names don't match up or correspond with the other foundations. That is something I do wish they would do. It would make it so much easier. But you can go on their website and they have, you can answer these questions to help try to find the right shade for you. But anyway, if you notice in the brush, and it might be hard to tell on the camera, but in the center of it, the bristles are shorter. So it kind of has like this little ring in there with like a little hole. And the idea is to put 1 to 2 drops of the foundation in there and then buff it into your skin. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to apply it on this half the way that they tell you to do it, and then on this half how I like to do it. So let's get going. Ooh, the school bus across the street from my house honking its horn. Hello, little children. So I've also tried applying this using a beauty blender, and I prefer the way it looks with this brush. So I'm gonna put just 1 drop to start in the center, if you can see that, and start buffing it into the skin. I have to say, I think this is one of the most natural looking liquid foundations I've ever tried. I'm gonna put on a little more because I just want a little bit more coverage. So. And of course, bareMinerals is known for having much better ingredients than a lot of other brands. So I'll do another drop just another drop up here in my forehead. Buff that in. Now the idea is that to cover your whole face, you should only need like between 4 and 8 drops, unless you want fuller coverage. So this side of my face I did with 3 drops. But another way I like to do it, and I don't know if you can see, it looks really natural. I would say it's like a, excuse me, maybe like a demi-matte finish. I don't even know if that's the right term. It's not a luminous finish, but it's not matte either. It's very natural looking, and I love it. Like, you can even see this right here, like that's not a highlighter or anything. But anyway, what I like to do is put a drop on my fingers. Come on. There we go. And then I like to dot it on the parts of my face I'm going to be covering. And I like to do that because I feel like it goes farther and you don't have to use as much. And then I like to buff it in with the brush. So I absolutely love this foundation. It looks so natural and beautiful. And can you see how with just 1 drop, I did like the entire right side of my face by putting it on my fingers first. Sorry, I hope my hand isn't covering. I'm like left-handed, so doing it with my right hand is weird. But you can still see, it's so natural looking. Like if you have freckles and stuff, like you'd still be able to see your freckles. I just love the way this looks. So yeah, I prefer to do it this way because you use less. But I would say if you do it the way they tell you with like, you just end up using more drops and then you get maybe slightly fuller coverage. So this to me looks like medium coverage. You could use less and make it lighter coverage, and of course you could just go back in and start over and do another layer if you want it to be more full coverage. But I love this. I love the way it looks. Doesn't look cakey. Like I've used the, what was that, Makeup Forever HD foundation, and that is so full coverage, and I just despise the way it looks. I'm just somebody who doesn't like the way full coverage foundation looks. Personally, I think it looks cakey. I mean, it looks fine on camera, but for me, it's more important how it looks in real life. And I don't want to walk around looking like I have a ton of makeup on. I don't care if it's a special occasion or not. So this is how it looks. And I'm gonna put on, and obviously it's super easy to apply. I freaking love this stuff. I'm gonna put on the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. So this is the final look. I, once again, really love this foundation. I'm digging it. And I think it's worth the money. And I think if you can get a sample or go into Ulta and Sephora and let them know you want to try it, I think it's definitely worth your time. So yes, absolutely an amazing product, definitely worth checking out. So thank you so much for watching. If you, I don't know, if there's any other products you want me to review, just let me know in the comments below. Take care of one another, take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you very soon. Thanks.